Okay, so imagine you're related to monkeys, and birds, and even fish. Yeah, sounds kinda crazy. But today we're gonna talk about how evolution actually works, and why scientists are like, yeah, this is real. This is real. So let's talk about the person who started this whole thing. Darwin. No, not that kind of Darwin. Yeah, that Darwin. So, bro wasn't even studying biology at first. He was actually studying theology. For those who don't know, theology means this. Theology is defined the rational study of God, divinity, and religious beliefs, derived from the Greek word theos, God, and logos, word of study. Then he goes on this trip called the Beagle, sees fossils, animals, and weird just variations. And instead of posting it immediately, talking about his research and everything that he has discovered, he spent 23 years thinking about it. But then boom, 1859, he drops evolution. Evolution basically means species change over time. Nothing stays the same forever. But the crazy part is everything is connected. Humans, monkeys, animals, we all come from a common ancestor. So life is basically one giant family tree, if you want to think of it like that, you know? Darwin's theory actually has 5 main parts. Things change over time, everything is related, change happens slowly, species can split into new ones, and the most important, natural selection. Natural selection is basically, if you're better adapted, you'll survive and pass on your traits. So over time, population change. So the 5 main ideas of evolution, we're just going to talk about it just a little bit, okay? So now Darwin's theory wasn't just one random idea. It actually had 5 major parts, and honestly, once you break them down, they make a lot more sense. Number 1, evolution as such. First, species change over time. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. Basically, life doesn't stay the same forever. Animals today look different from animals millions of years ago because small changes build up over generations. So, moving into number 2, common descent. Second is called common descent. This means all living things are connected somehow through shared ancestors. So humans and apes share common ancestors. Apes and monkeys share one too. And if you go back far enough, all life is connected in one giant family tree. Which is honestly kind of crazy to think about if you really are into this and you really study for this and know about this. Yeah. The third idea is gradualism. This means evolution happens slowly over time, not instantly. Tiny changes happen generations after generations until eventually a species can become very different from its ancestors. Fourth is the multiplication of species. This is when one species split and become multiple new species. Darwin noticed this with birds called finches. I think I'm saying that correctly. Don't leave me. Different birds adapted to different environments and slowly became different species. And of course, number 5, it's the biggest thing, natural selection. The biggest idea, okay? So this is basically survival of the best adapted. If an organism has traits that help it survive, it's more likely to reproduce and pass those traits on. So over time, helpful traits become more common. And when you put all 5 ideas together, that's basically Darwin's explanation of evolution. And if you've ever heard someone say, evolution is just a theory, well, that's wrong scientifically. A theory isn't a guess, it's a well-supported explanation based on evidence, like gravity. So evolution pretty much equals strongly supported science. So in the end, evolution is just descent with modification. We all come from earlier life forms, but we've changed over time. And honestly, that's kind of crazy to think about.